Oh.
Ah. We haven't met, but I know her face. It's Makise Kurisu. A few days ago, my friend Daru showed me a magazine article titled Girl Genius Gives Lecture in Akihabara. Akihabara? Fuck, I am bad at pronouncing foreign words. And names. The article was about a 17-year-old girl. The article was about a 17-year-old girl who had just graduated from an American university. Her thesis was even published in a major scientific journal. Girl genius Makise Kurisu. I recognized the stubborn-looking girl from her photograph. Kurisu equals Makise. Makise? Announced surprising thesis in the Far Eastern island nation. This thesis, even if it is impossible, each man's making to data is oh my gosh, my brain cannot parse these words. Even if it is impossible, each man's making to data is possible. It is making each man's memory data. The possibility is bold, and it discusses it in detail. The research and study are that credibility is very high, and it is certain only in... Oh my gosh, I don't understand what's happening here. I don't think this was meant to be read. She's even wearing the exact same scowl. What business could such a genius have with me? She takes a quick look around the room, and turns back to me with a stern expression. Could you come with me for a moment? What's with the attitude? She's obviously not staff, and there's no way that Makise Kurisu would be working with someone like Dr. Nakabachi. Which means... No. You're with the organization. Huh? I think our character is crazy. If the tendrils have gotten this far, then I've made a grave mistake. Stop fooling around and come with me. My outburst has already attracted too much attention. Nakabachi in particular looks like he wants to rip my head off. It must be mortifying to be exposed as a fraud by a bright young man like myself. I think Rintaro is crazy. Steve, you're never around when I need you. Anyway, I mustn't draw any more attention myself. If the organization gets wind of my presence here, it could endanger Mayuri, to say nothing of these ignorant civilians. I let Makise Kurisu lead me out of the assembly hall. Try anything, and people are sure to notice. What will your superiors say then? What are you talking about? She glares at me, quite fiercely at that. Attractive though she may be, there is no innocence in her eyes. Men. A beautiful agent unmatched in cruelty. My heart beats in exhilaration from the danger. Fucking hell. Looks like chaos really does get my blood pumping. I just need to ask you something. What makes you think I'll answer? I know how the organization operates. What's with this organization stuff? Instead of answering, I take up my phone and put it to my ear. It's me. I've been caught by an organization agent. Yes, it's Makise Kurisu. She's a dangerous one. No, it's fine. I'll find a way to... Kurisu suddenly snatches the phone from my hand. What skill? I didn't have time to react. What are you doing? Huh? Your phone's off. Who were you talking to? Her eyes pierce deep into my soul. I quickly look away. She's good. She's trying to attack my sense of identity in order to cause a mental break. Recover. This isn't enough to sway me. Your techniques don't work on me, but I'll tell you anyway. That's no ordinary phone. It's designed to deactivate the moment it leaves my hand. Such measures are necessary to maintain secrecy. I know things that could get me killed. Isn't John Teeter the one who created... yes, John Tidor. I remember this name now that I've looked it up. A name used on several bulletin boards during 2000 and 2001 by a poster claiming to be an American military time traveler from the year 2036. I quickly retrieved my phone and wiped the cold sweat off my forehead. Phew, that was close. So, you talk to yourself. This is bad. Ordinary methods don't work on Makise Kurisu, that genius girl. On the contrary, she's the one psyching me out. Damn. Looks like I'll have to make a tactical retreat. If I can just find an opening. Oh gosh. Suddenly, Kurisu steps up to me with a serious expression. She stares right at me, her huge eyes blazing strength of will. Such fire. I cannot look away. Could someone with such pure eyes really be an organization agent? What were you trying to tell me earlier? Earlier? What are you talking about? About 15 minutes ago. Before the conference started. Nonsense. This is the first time we've met. I was with Mayuri with that Upa toy 15 minutes ago. You were trying to tell me something, right? You looked really upset. Is this a trap? It does seem like one of the organization's dirty tricks. But would this girl do something that underhanded? You looked like you were going to start crying any second. Why? Have we met before? She seems sincere. That makes her even more suspicious. That's good. Don't trust anybody. That's right. Don't let her beauty fool you. She's a cold, calculating secret agent. If I show the slightest vulnerability, I'm done for. And how do you know my name? My knowledge has no limits. I am a mad scientist after all. Genius girl, our next meeting shall be as enemies. Huh? Farewell. I spin around and take off down the stairs, ignoring her calls to stop. Like I'd listen to the enemy. Damn the organization. They must be serious if they're sending in agents like her. I feel like Rintaro is just somebody who has an incredibly overactive imagination. Pretends they're with an organization of their own, calling themselves a mad scientist, believing there's another thing called the organization that is trying to stop and silence him, calling out Nakabachi, especially with him referencing John Titor. I think he's a conspiracy nut. John Titor's not real. I run all the way down to the 4th floor and check behind me. Once I'm convinced Makise Kurisu's not tailing me, I sigh while rubbing my temples. But I can't let them capture me yet. Well then, what do I do now? My mission was to attend the conference and evaluate Dr. Nakabachi's research. Now that I know he's a fraud, there's no real point in going back. I guess I'll just go home. What about Mayuri? But wait, aren't I forgetting something important? Let's see now. What is it? Damn. I left Mayuri behind. I knew she'd be a liability. Shouldn't have brought her along. I was trying to prioritize her safety, but I got careless. Try calling her first. If she's alright, then I can just have her meet me here. With that thought in mind, I take out my phone. I turn it on. And it rings just as I do. An email? It's not just a regular email. There's a video attached. And it's from an unknown address. Don't open it. Don't open it. If you don't recognize an email address, never open an attachment that's on it. There's nothing but noise. Is this a prank? Some sort of Makise Kurisu style attack? Maybe the noise is some sort of make people go crazy frequency. No, wait. I don't remember giving her my mail address. Probably just thinking too hard. Cursed myself for being gullible enough to play the video. You think? I have more pressing matters to deal with anyway. Stop the video and call Mayuri's phone from my address book.
Mayuri.
Damn it, Mayuri. Why won't you pick up? Looks like I'll have to go back to the assembly hall. But things will get messy if I bump heads with Makise Kurisu again. Wait. Don't tell me. Did that femme fatale kidnap Mayuri? Damn you. Is that how the organization operates? Leaving without Mayuri isn't an option. Call me overprotective, but she's like a little sister to me. There's a very real danger that she might wander off somewhere the moment I let her out of my sight. You have done this twice now, you moron. Mayuri has always been like that. I never know if she'll be there when I turn to look. I would get real good at holding hands. Makes sense. That's why I became Hoyu and Kyuma. I have to go back for her. The thought of climbing back up to the 8th floor is depressing, but I have no choice. When I get back to the assembly hall, Dr. Nakabachi's conference has just finished. Nobody is on stage and the phony inventor has already left. 20 or so members of the audience are starting to pack up. I soon find Mayuri. She's in the corner, looking lost. Well, at least she wasn't kidnapped. Even better, I don't see Makise Kurisu anywhere. Looks like I scared her off. So be it. I'll let her go this time. Still, I keep my eyes peeled as I run up to Mayuri. Mayuri, why didn't you pick up? We're leaving. Okarin, the metal Upa ran away. She turns to me with a forlorn expression. Ran away? What, it's alive? That's a little hard to believe. I think I dropped it. I see. So she was looking for it. Not like it really matters. Forget about it. You can always get another one. No way! Metal Upas sell upwards of 10,000 yen online. You know? No. Wait. What? That toy was worth that much? Isn't 10,000 yen only $100? It's $110 Canadian right now. That's still quite a bit, I suppose, but it's not like gasp money anymore. Think, Mayuri. Where did you drop it? I don't know. That's why I'm looking. Even if we were to find it, you can't sell it, okay? That 10,000 yen will fund my research. I said you can't sell it. It even has Mayushi's name on it. Thus begins our search for the metal Upa. Mayuri tries calling its name. I don't know if she truly expects a response. By the way, Tuturu is Mayuri's catchphrase. It means... Actually, I've never bothered to ask what it means. Anyway, the metal Upa is nowhere to be found. Maybe she didn't drop it in the assembly hall, but on the 7th floor landing near the capsule toy machines. Another possibility is that someone with an eye for rare items pilfered it. Just imagining the smug grin on that person's face makes me writhe in envy. What kind of man steals a helpless girl's toy? Is there nothing in his heart but the lust for money? You were just thinking the same thing. Sounds like you, Okarin. Ooh, she got you. Oh, wasn't expecting that from Mayuri. What the fuck? What was that? Was that a scream? I think so. Only the presenter and a few other people are left in the assembly hall. Including Mayuri and me, less than half the audience remains. Everyone looks at each other anxiously, startled by the scream. Even I cannot suppress a shiver. First the explosion on the roof, now this. What is going on here? Mayuri squeezes my hand tight. Mayuri, stay here, Mayuri. That's a bad idea. That's the third time you're leaving her alone. I take a deep breath, prepare myself, and head in the direction of the scream. The echoes lead me down a dark, empty hallway on the same floor. I'm pretty sure it came from around that corner. I crouch down and turn the corner slowly, keeping my eyes and ears peeled for any sign of danger. And there, at the end of the passage, I see it. There's something on the ground. No. Someone. Motionless. Who is it? The clothes are familiar. It's Masuke. Can't be. What? Makise Kurisu. Who the fuck is Masuki? Where's my brain going? I guess I've kind of grabbed some of the letters and moved them around. Her face is turned away, but I know it's her. The impertinent genius girl I just fought with 10 minutes ago is now face down in a pool of bright red blood. She's dead. No. But why? Suddenly I realize that I'm shaking. I want to run away. I shouldn't have come. This is wrong. Someone killed Makise Kurisu. There's no other explanation. Who would do such a thing? There's no one else here. Wah! I twist around in shock. Some other men have followed me, and every one of them is ghastly pale. They must have seen the body. Call the police! A man cries out in panic. At this, everyone else starts screaming and running away. I follow them, of course. There's absolutely no reason to stay here. Concern for Makise Kurisu is superseded by my instinctive urge to flee. When I get back to the assembly hall, Mayuri is waiting for me with tears in her eyes. What happened, Okarin? We're leaving. This concern. Oh, I can just pull it up. Oh. Change settings. Change wallpaper. Ooh. I think I like the blue the best. Oh, cool. I got an achievement just for changing the wallpaper. How do I go back? Backspace? Oh no, I lost my... preview. Precaution? Gate of Steiner? Get all the achievements. Oh, I can right click and go back. Okay. Let's do that one. So I can't change the settings of the game from here. I can only change the settings that are in here. Note box? No mail. Memories of the sun. Box? Memories of another. Daru? Phone wave, Ferris, Mayuri. Okay, I can't call anybody right now. We're leaving! I grab Mayuri's hand and run. I race down the stairs, trying to drive the image of Kurisu's dead body from my mind, but I can't. The redness of her blood is burned into my mind, more than the sight of the body itself. That was my first time seeing a dead body. Is this what it's like? When I realized that she was dead, I felt chilling terror and a surge of nausea. But that was all I felt. Fear and disgust. Shouldn't there be something more? Guess I just didn't know her that well. I finally stop. What is this? What is the tips? I don't understand the tips. Finally stop once we get out to the main street. Chuodori. My chest pounds. My breathing labored from running down the stairs at full speed. Hey, what happened? You look really pale. Mayuri doesn't seem to comprehend the situation. You didn't explain anything to her. How could she? I guess it's because she didn't see the body. Yeah, that'd do it. She's not even breathing hard. Yeah, she's a reptile, dude. She looks slow, but she's actually pretty fast on her feet. Someone died. Eh? Take several deep breaths. The color of that blood still stains my brain. But I've calmed down for a bit. Makise Kurisu is dead. And I don't know who the killer is. Sirens in the distance. I guess an ambulance will be here soon. Then the police will arrive and the area will become a crime scene. But for now, the crowds milling through Akihabara have no idea what's happened. Everyone is going about their business as usual. The never-ending search for electronics, Mo, and porn. What is Mo? Oh. Oh. Tips list. The organization. The organization is the organization. Nothing more, nothing less. Its formal name is something else, but even uttering that name is a death wish. For that reason, all who know of its existence call it simply the organization. The name that describes one's true essence, a soul name. Waves that exhibit properties of both electricity and magnetism, first formally postulated by Maxwell in 1864. The electric field and magnetic field's oscillation. Does this not? Looks like it should move. The electric field and magnetic field's oscillations cause them to mutually propagate each other, resulting in a wave that radiates through its surroundings. This is why it's called electromagnetic radiation. EM waves are divided by frequency into radio waves, infrared light, visible light, ultraviolet light, X-rays, and gamma rays. Capsule toy. A vending machine that dispenses small toys at random. One cannot tell what the toy is before opening the capsule. Oh? Unread. New. Otaku. A popular manga serialized in Loco Loco Comics. The third season of the anime adaptation is currently airing on TOTV. Although the series is ostensibly aimed at children, the realistic themes depicted also appeal to adults. More and more children are learning about the internet through this anime. It has reached the point where some scholars claim that children are better informed than their parents with regard to internet issues. Some people are even calling this new generation Raynet children. Some politicians and organizations have strongly criticized the series for encouraging children to become hikikomori by idealizing boys and girls who are obsessed with computers. However, a majority of adults praise the series for teaching children about the possibilities of the internet morality, copyright infringement, and privacy protection. This has contributed to Raynet's success. Although the series stimulates intellectual curiosity, it is not merely an educational program. As Kakeru battles terrorists in cyberspace, his techniques and programs what is my brain doing? Programs are represented as virtual robots, while his enemies' viruses take the form of monsters. This makes the confrontations easy to visualize, with well-timed perspective changes depicting both the protagonist's techniques inside the computer and his friend's teamwork outside. A self-proclaimed time traveler from 2036 who appeared as an American internet message board on an internet message board. The internet went into an uproar, flooding the board with questions and debate. Titor posted pictures of his time machine and its control manual, as well as diagrams illustrating time machine mechanics. He also disclosed information on near-future events, time travel physics, history intervention, the multiverse, timelines, and world lines. And then 4 months after his appearance, he left a comment saying, "I will be leaving this world line shortly, and this will be my final post, and disappeared. Dory, word used here as a suffix meaning street. Mo, a word used to describe character traits that are cute or endearing, including flaws such as glasses, clumsiness, or ditziness. Also used to refer to the culture of entertainment centered around characters who possess such traits. Pronounced moe. Oh, like Moemon. What else we got here? We got exit game, we got close menu, we got title menu, we got help, we got full screen, we got config. Again, speed up messages. I'm not going to put on auto mode. I don't want it. I just want skip. Skip release at phone trigger. I don't know what that means still. Back. Tips list, load, save, quick save. So I just quick saved, so I don't have to do that. So we can just do this to go back. Yes, okay, cool. Take my phone out of my pocket, perhaps out of reflex. Not sure what I plan to do with it. I know. My friend Daru. I'll tell him what happened just now, since he knows about Makise Kurisu. I suppose it might be disrespectful to the victim, but my adrenaline is pumping. I can't make calm decisions after witnessing something like that firsthand. That's how humans are, after all. We're not as special as we like to believe. At the end of the day, we're nothing but dirty, slime-like flesh. Oh, dirty, slime-like flesh. Our souls fester like semen left to rot in the womb. Fucking Jesus. That's how we humans are. While wallowing in a bit of angst, I begin to type on my phone. Trouble. Someone stabbed Makise Kurisu. Looked bad. Hope she's okay. I don't know if she was stabbed. That just seems like the most logical explanation, given the amount of blood and the absence of a gunshot. On the other hand, I didn't write that she was dead, even though I'm pretty sure she was. Can't exactly explain why I didn't. If I had to say, I guess I felt like writing it down would be setting it in stone. It might make me feel guilty as well. The thought brings a smirk to my face. It's not like I'm the one who killed her. Why should I feel guilty? I just saw someone's death up close, and only a few minutes later I'm smiling. Am I really that cruel and cold? Well, I am a fiendish mad scientist, so it suits me. I finished typing and placed my thumb over the send button, and then I pressed down. What? What was that? Wait. Look around. They're gone. Summer break. Noon. The busiest street in town. Just now, thousands of pedestrians vanished into thin air. Is this a dream? Am I hallucinating? I don't know. But they're gone. I saw them vanish with my own 2 eyes. I stand petrified, speechless and alone on the empty street, desperate to find someone, anyone. I look up. And there, at the top of Radican, sticking out from the 8th floor event hall where we just were, is a crashed satellite. Pb.Nitro X Plus. There is no end, though there is a start in his own powers, its ruin. What is this? It's like the intro to Steins Gate. People are vanishing! Steins Gate. It is. It's like an anime opening. I bet that's Daru. Oh, maybe it's Hikaru. Amane Sozua. Ferris Nyan Nyan. Steins Gate. Achievement unlocked. Prologue of the beginning and the end.